Hey, everybody. Happy Valentine's Day, or sad Valentine's Day, or neutral Valentine's Day, whichever you're celebrating.
Lawful evil Valentine's Day.
Yeah. Monkey Valentine's Day. Shout out to all you monkeys celebrating Valentine's Day. Palentine's Day, Galentine's Day. Voidtine's Day. Yeah.
Vermintide's Day.
Yeah.
Pliable, Ryan, and Dev, thank you all so very much for subbing up. Welcome back.
Oh yeah, your subscription funds Tina Town for one more day. Each sub is another day we get to live.
Oh, stop subbing, everybody, quickly.
Yeah, I'm really glad everyone here, you know, at 3:16 p.m. on Valentine's Day, you have your priorities straight, I have to say.
That's right.
Yeah.
What time should you start doing your Valentine's Day activities? I feel like 3's a little early.
No, that's a good point. I'm making a joke about like, oh, haha, anyone who's here must be single, right? But 3 p.m., it's like realistically, who's actually doing Valentine's Day things at 3 p.m.? I think you probably start more around dinner time, because like I can't imagine most people are doing. I hate you is now allowed. I hate you got auto-modded. Yeah, I would say like 5 p.m. like dinner time. Honestly.
Yeah, I think that sounds about right to me.
Or maybe yeah, because people are at work. People don't just take off work for Valentine's Day.
That would be a cool move though. That would make all of your coworkers look like real shit if you're like, you know, I'm not going to be in on Valentine's Day. I'll be spending it with my lover.
And you make sure to specify that in the time off request.
Gross. Hey, today we're listening to the Donkey Kong Country 3 soundtrack because the APM, the royalty-free music that I usually use on the stream gets flagged a lot, and I know that Donkey Kong music never gets flagged.
Yeah. Neo Cosmonaut, welcome to Tina Town. If this is your first Tina Town. We do have Pat here. Pat, the space blob goo.
Yeah, I don't know if we ever established exactly what I am, but
we didn't really. The pickle? Certainly not a pickle.
I turned myself into a pickle, Tina. Wow.
Pickle Pat.
It's yeah, it's me, Pat. I'm here pushing the sliders for the stream. We got some news and some trailers today. Yeah. Also, real quick, Tina, am I coming out of speakers in your studio space?
Yes. Is it echoing?
Yes, I'm getting a little bit of myself back in my ears.
Beep boop bop, beep 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 boop bop. That's what headphones are for. One moment, please.
This music is perfect hold music here, though.
Bop. And we should be good.
Hey, talking to you again now. Yes, perfect. Yeah. Okay, great.
Yes, this is good. Now I look like a gamer. I don't know why I wasn't doing Tina Town with headphones on, because, you know, I don't even seem like a gamer at that point.
We should, I'm going to give away the bit right here, but each week we should have a slightly bigger set of headphones on you. And we never comment on it. They just get bigger and bigger every week.
That would be great. I actually saw a YouTube video where it was someone just buying the biggest gaming things they could find, like the biggest Switch possible, the biggest keyboard possible, the biggest headphones possible, and I think they found some pretty substantial sizes.
That's pretty. How do you make a bigger Switch? That's interesting.
I mean, I'm not sure that it was operational. I think it was just like decoration.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It was this guy named Mr. Beast. I don't think so, actually. I don't think so. It was someone else. Yeah, imagine they do need a big Switch. Like, honestly, Nintendo could get so many sales for that based on how many people complain about the Switch controls being too tiny in handheld mode. You know, so many people would buy a Switch XL, I think. But yeah.
Yeah, I want the Switch XL. Tina, what have you been gaming on this week?
I've been playing some Valorant still. Always playing Valorant.
Valentine's Day.
At the past couple months, Civ, still going with that. Among Us, doing Among Us more recently for whatever reason with friends. Don't know why. And
I went back to Among Us for the first time in months a couple days ago, and it was fun. I also played Jackbox for the first time in a long ass time, and forgot how fun that game is when you're. I mean, it's fun when we're doing it for work, but it's extra fun when you're just doing it with people.
Right. Have they released like a new thing? The last one I played was the one that has Job in it. Job
is, I think that's 8, and I think 9 is out now, and 10 is coming soon.
Oh my god! They just keep pooping them out.
Yeah, nearly quarterly, or like maybe like every half year or so, they pop a new one out.
That's crazy.
A lot of gaming to be done out there.
Yeah.
Well, some of the gaming stuff that I've been doing, I'm gonna save for the trailer truck because
That's true.
I've been playing a couple of games that we're showing the trailers for.
That's true. Awesome. That's exciting. Yeah. There was one. I don't know if I should spoil it, but there was one article on the Polygon website that was posted by a person whose name that starts with a P, and I was like, oh, should I include the article, because you know there's going to be more content regarding that article out soon. I'm giving minor spoilers here. I'm being cryptic, guys. Sorry about that.
I have no idea what you're talking about. That's okay. I think I do. Yeah. Pizza Tower. Everybody go play Pizza Tower.
Oh, you said it.
I spoiled it. Shit. But yeah, I'm gonna be making a video about that.
Yeah.
That's right. Dirk Pit Rivers, the website. Well, Tina, do you want to go visit the trailer truck?
Yeah. Let's mosey on over to the trailer truck.
All right. Well, let me hit up this loading screen real quick. Hey, it's me, Terry. I still ain't decided on a voice yet.
Hey, Terry. What's up? How's it going? Sounds like you've been smoking.
Vaping, actually, yeah.
Vaping, yeah, Ian. You know, I have some friends that vape, and honestly, they sound like that sometimes.
What is what is the vapor's voice gonna sound like, right? We know what the smoker's voice sound like. The vapor's voice, when that eventually hits in like, 15 to 20 years, what are we all gonna sound like?
I don't know. But it'll be interesting to see, all the studies on, people that have been vaping since they were 13. How's that gonna go?
I predict it's gonna be like, it's gonna be wheezier than a regular smoker's voice. It's not gonna be as grumbly. It's just gonna be like,
oh, interesting.
I don't know. Are people still vaping? Dude, yeah. People are vaping like crazy. And especially yeah, go ahead.
I have many friends that vape. Yeah, for sure.
You walk around like, it's funny to see like who vapes, because like an office that I make deliveries to is down in the financial district of Manhattan, and you'll be like walking around there, and you'll just see like finance guys in their very expensive suits just sitting on the steps outside of businesses, fucking taking fat pulls off their overclocked vape rigs. Everybody's vaping.
Off their like mango vape. Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's something for the future to reckon with, I guess. Unfortunately. But anyways.
Vape punk. That's right, Borf. What's this first trailer you got here for? Oh, hang on. I got a trailer for you, but I need you to tell me what it is.
Okay. So, yeah, right. This first trailer, I'm telling you what it is. It's about a raccoon, by the looks of it. It's about a raccoon, and he has clothes on, and he's about to walk up to that guy and say some things to him. Right. Let's watch a story about a raccoon. Okay.
I'm gonna tell you something. I'm Star-Lord. I formed the Guardians. Met a girl, fell in love. That girl died, but then she came back.
Oh yeah, okay.
Came back a total dick.
Oh please. He left out some important information, but that is the gist of it.
I get the same old dreams, same time every night. Fall to the ground and I wake up.
There's not a lot of raccoon.
Yeah, I was hoping for more.
To create the perfect society.
There we go.
Oh, let him go.
This is a raccoon tragedy. No.
Hated things the way they are.
Among Us.
Among Us. Yep. Among Us never dies.
I want you all to know that I'm grateful to fight beside my friends.
Incinerate them.
Love it. Was that other ferret thing? Was that in the previous movies?
No, I don't think so. They look like an otter, which I love.
Interesting. I feel like I'll comment after the trailer.
Are you ready for one last ride?
Looks like Squid Game now. Okay.
We'll all fly away together into the forever and beautiful sky.
That is his girlfriend, who is an otter from the comics. Okay.
Oh, sweet.
Okay, that's cool. That's
so
cool.
This one? Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. What's your question?
Is this a James Gunn one, or is he not on this one?
I don't know. All I know is it's the last one. They're gonna be wrapping it up with this. Yeah. Well, they're still making Guardian movies, but this is the third, and it's gonna be the final. Yes, he is directing.
Cool, awesome.
Okay, bet. Yeah. Well, what I was gonna say about the otter is like, I mean, it's good to hear that it's from the comics. I thought it was just another one of those things where they're like, oh, we need to add another cute animal to this.
Yeah. Otters are having a moment on TikTok right now. Let's get an otter in there. No, I'm very happy that the otter's in there. Also, I like the flesh halo. This is, I like this gross. This is the stuff that I did like about Guardians, was like all the like icky, gross sci-fi stuff that they do in there, like the fleshy shit. It's fun.
Also, Nicholas asked why'd they make the music sound bad like that. I don't know the original song. Did they like distort it or do something weird to it?
It's a Trailer Core remix of something, but I don't think I actually know. Is it a Journey song or something?
Interesting.
Yeah, I do want to see the otter. Let's see that otter with the cool prosthetic arm.
Let's see the otter.
Oh, yes.
What a jovial otter. Love it.
Is that an otter or a weasel? I don't know what animals are.
No. Nicholas said it's an otter.
Okay, it's an otter.
She is an otter from the comics. She's an otter. Yeah. I mean, it looks like a big budget Hollywood movie. It looks like everything we expect it to be. But will it be something we don't expect it to be? Now that would be interesting.
I do want to highlight another thing that I like, which is this little fucker. Yeah.
This little fucker. Trailer core is funny. You know, it took me a second, just because I'm a little bit silly. When you said trailer core, I was thinking like trailer, like, you know, like a trailer truck, you know? You know, the trailer that you like drive
Yeah.
or live in.
Yep.
But now I see that you're referring to movie trailers after more people repeated it, and that forced me to think about it some more. So now I see what you mean by trailer core.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a new genre. We should do a trailer core roundup sometime. We should get Simone on here and do a trailer core roundup because she loves trailer core.
Really?
Yeah.
like
for sure.
you get a YouTube playlist full of trailers, and that's what you listen to on the subway and stuff
That's
instead of
right.
Spotify. Just trailer core.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and I definitely did not invent that term. Some smart writer came up with that, or somebody on Twitter probably.
Okay, that makes sense. I don't even know, Simone says. I don't know. I literally don't know because I'm not into trailer core. Oh wait, now I can vaguely remember what you're talking about, Simone. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
the fact that you're looking.
She likes
looking
stomp
for
rock too.
songs. Yeah, that where guys say, "Whoa."
Yeah, whoa, and a bunch of people going.
Yeah,
stomp,
yeah. Imagine Dragons.
stomp.
I don't know, something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
I can show you the worst music imaginable. This is Simone's evil power. Can curse your ears.
I like this guy. Who's your favorite little guy in this trailer, Tina?
I mean, probably that little fucko that you pointed out. I mean, how can you not? Like, if they merchandise that little fucko, especially if they call him fucko.
Just imagine that on the toy shelves in Walmart.
Yeah. I would buy it. It would probably go internet viral. Yeah. You can take that idea.
Kids are going crazy about fucko.
As long as you don't spell it maybe like the word fuck.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
You could probably spell it F-U-C-C-O. Would that be pronounced fucko?
Yeah.
Would that be
we could do that.
fucko? Yeah. Yeah, you could use F-U-C-C-O. Fucko. Fucko.
So it looks like they're killing Chris Pratt in this one.
Great. Okay. As long as they don't kill the raccoon. We just need to keep the raccoon alive. Because this is a raccoon movie.
Whoever it was that you were in love with, it sounds more like her.
Her? That's ridiculous. Do not bring me into this.
Knock it off!
What? Just never noticed how black your eyes were.
They were replaced by my father as a method of torture.
He picked a pretty set.
Okay. Hey. Okay. What's this?
Yeah. This is I was just like looking at new game trailers that came out. I think this is an indie game, maybe? I don't know. Or I have to check what's the studio name is, but pretty sure it's an indie game. And it's a kind of long trailer. Just sit into it, guys. Enjoy the ambiance. It just looks like it'll be a kind of fun, cozy, yet eerie game to play. I'm interested in it.
Nice check. Oh man, all right. I already love this aesthetic.
It's cool. Kind of good ASMR sound effects too. Sorry, but Papa's Pizzeria, but make it goth.
Yeah, I like the vibe of this so far. I watched somebody play Papa's Pizzeria and it was really cool, but I think it leaned a little hard into the Five Nights at Freddy's thing for me. This looks a little more muted so far. We'll see where this goes. Good flip.
Yeah. I wonder if that's like an auto thing or if like based on how you do it, you get a better flip or a worse flip.
Before leaving, we advise you to shut down both water and gas in your home.
No toppings, huh?
Yeah, Faith, actually, people said that in the comments too. They were like, the real horror is the cross-contamination. Just uncovered cheese slices. in
No
the fridge.
fries, just a cheeseburger in the middle of a plate.
So again, we ask all citizens to stay tuned for updates from the authorities before returning to your homes. Please remain calm and follow all official guidance. And may God help us all. God help us all. May God help us all.
Oh no, that's scary.
Nah, that's just it's a little chilly out. That's all. Yeah, so I think the whole premise of the game is that you're running a restaurant while the world is enduring a disaster outside or something like that. The world is becoming a hellscape or something like that outside.
Yeah, I have no idea what that could be in reference to. Has anybody had to continue doing their job while things, sort of fall apart around them?
Yeah.
Average day in Ohio, says Neo. This looks really cool. I'm very curious to see how this shakes out.
Yeah, right. I thought it was just neat vibes all around.
Good pull.
I could see this being a cool game to stream. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So this is called While We Wait Here. And let's see, it's due out in 2024. That'll be cool to check out.
2024. Gosh, dang it.
This reminds me of a game that I watched a friend of mine stream called Landlord Super, which it doesn't have the supernatural elements in it, but it is just bleak in a way where it gets to the point of feeling supernatural. But like you play a superintendent in I think mid to early 1980s UK, and you just like have to take care of his shitty buildings and get drunk and ride your bike up and down the street. I should stream that sometime. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that sounds fun. That sounds vibey, I guess. Yeah.
Jesus, Protest Kid, that doesn't sound fun. All right, this one I have been. So you put this one on the list. I have been like really, really intrigued by this game because it looks like a hot mess in a fun way.
And I think I'm trying to see. Someone at Polygon wrote an article on it.
Yes, our editor-in-chief, Chris Plant.
Yes, Chris Plant. And the title was "The Most Batshit Video Game of 2023 is Already Here." Wanted Dead breaks the rules of video games, but to what end? Yeah, and it just has a fun-looking trailer. Yeah.
Let me play it. Delicious. More food.
Place your bet and let the Wheel of Fortune make a choice for you.
Cat. That's a fair reaction. Just, what the fuck?
That's karaoke.
I'd expect nothing less.
That's so much going on. There's a lot going on here. And I know that there's actually more than what is shown here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so lots of stuff.
Place your bet.
The quick lowdown is Wanted Dead is a new hybrid slasher shooter from the makers of Ninja Gaiden and Dead or Alive. The game follows a week in the life of the Zombie Unit, an elite Hong Kong police squad on a mission to uncover a major corporate conspiracy. Reviews are mixed, with 50% of the 82 user reviews on Steam currently being positive. So
I'm trying to break this down frame by frame here like a scientist and understand what's happening.
Yeah.
So we've got food.
Okay, we got food.
We've got food enjoyers. We got a lady with a katana. We got anime. We've got Garfield. Got some combat. More anime. Death Stranding. Ramen mini game. That looked like a claw mini game. Explosions, guns, titillation, live action. See that's interesting to me. I want to know what the live action thing is.
Yeah.
It's been a good couple weeks for weird ass games just coming out.
Yeah, yeah.
Hi-Fi Rush. Go ahead.
This is a game that I would love to try, like, on Game Pass, you know, but I probably wouldn't want to buy it if, you know, for how much is it? Let's see. If it's like, yeah, if it's $60.
It is a full price, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like I would not want to buy it for $60, but I would be so interested to play it, like if it was on a Game Pass or if it was on sale at some point. I think it'd be a fun little thing to check out.
Yeah, we should see if we can get code for this and stream it or something.
Yeah, it's definitely, at least for one stream, I think pretty entertaining to just see what it is.
Also, the karaoke looks great. I love karaoke. They were singing 99 Wolf Balloons.
Ooh. I think I remember that from Rock Band.
That's right. It was in there.
Yeah. Yeah, this Plant said, to put it another way, this game does everything poorly, but mostly because it tries to do everything. It's an anime, a cooking show, a Family Guy-esque pop culture reference palooza, a biting critique of the military-industrial complex, a meme graveyard, an ode to Tarantino, an ode to Suda51, and an ode to bad taste. I can't recommend you play this video game, but I won't encourage you to look away.
Oh, what a good line.
Yeah, it's available on PlayStation 4, 5, Windows PC, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X. Cool. Okay.
Well, it's appropriate that the game has. It's appropriate that the game has Garfield because it sure sounds Odie.
That was Garfield?
No, it's not Garfield.
Oh, I was like, wait a minute.
Hey, here's Wild Hearts. You put this on the playlist for us. I've actually been playing this. I started playing this morning. When I woke up.
Great. Yeah. If you want to talk about it some more, then I really just put it on because people have been seeming to like it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me
turn it up.
This is just like a gameplay thing. Not a gameplay trailer really, but just like fighting one monster. The full battle of it for 5 minutes, so we could skip around to show the different things that happen. Yeah,
the basic gist of Wild Hearts is that it's a Monster Hunter / Strand type game, where obviously you can see somebody's beating the tar out of a big old monster here.
Isn't that a phrase, beating the tar out of someone?
Yeah. Beating the snot out of them.
Interesting. This game has Garfield too. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Wow. Double Garfield. Back-to-back Garfs.
It's like in Pokemon when they become super angry and you just need to calm him down.
Yes. Oh,
and then he'll go back to Garfield.
He just built a wall there. You see. So that's the twist from this that makes it not just a Monster Hunter clone. What's that? Who's that? Heretical Cow, thank you very much for that Prime sub.
Yo!
So you've got these resources that you get from like hitting stuff in the environment and beating on the monster that you can then use for like rapid crafting like that. So you can like build a wall really quickly.
Fortnite building.
Yeah, essentially, yeah. You're doing like rapid Fortnite Death Stranding building.
Yeah.
And you can like the first thing you learn to build is just like a stack of boxes that you bounce off of the top of it, and you can do like a cool lunging attack. Yeah, like that right there. That oh yeah, no, that's a hammer. I don't know how to do that yet. It's fun, and any structures that you build in a friend's world or another person's world that you enter, just stay there for them. So it's also a little Death Stranding-y like that, where you can leave treats to help out your buddies on hunts. And I've only tried 2 of the weapons, but so far they're pretty well designed as a big Monster Hunter nerd.
And what are the 2 weapons that you've tried so far?
You start with just like a regular katana, and then like a big-ass katana, and then the great sword, which is, you know, absolutely massive sword. But there's some interesting ones that, like, both of those are in Monster Hunter. There's also some fun stuff in this one, like a bladed umbrella that I don't know how to use yet, but it looks sick.
Cool.
Very much its own.
Nice.
Yeah. So I'm going to keep playing this, and then maybe I'll pop on a stream of it if it ends up being worth showing. But
yeah,
I think this is out, or this is out Friday, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, it's out on the 16th.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so 2 more days. 2 more days. Whoa.
The monster designs are pretty cool too. Like most of the monsters are like combinations of animals and like some sort of natural element. So like right now I'm fighting like a bunch of big rats that are mixed with flowers and vines. It's neat.
Cool.
And we got one more thing that's on here.
All right.
I still haven't watched the show.
Oh yeah, yeah. This is, I don't know. I feel like it's self-explanatory, but I love Mario Kart.
I love Mario Kart too. I feel like a negative Nancy, but this feels like a. People were like, "Hey, you got to check out this Mario Kart Last of Us skit," and I was like, "This feels like a Funny or Die video from like 2011."
I feel like yeah, SNL hasn't done much evolution in the ways of pushing past that era of comedy.
Not what?
There are some good gags in here though.
She's a princess. At least she was. Until he took over.
Yeah, 2 to 4 business days. Don't spoil it.
You won't have to.
They don't know we're showing them a video from 2007. Shh.
Wait, they literally did this bit in 2007?
What? Did they?
No, I'm asking.
You think? Like, oh my god. Because honestly, like, doing a serious Mario Kart, I could see someone have easily doing that in the past. Oh, it just feels like that. Okay. It's not that it was like a rip-off of something.
It's a Luigi time. Everything on this road wants us dead.
What is that thing?
Goomba, sentient fungus with shoes for legs.
I liked that.
Wacky racers reimagined as complex, dramatic HBO characters.
I'm Yoshi. I'm bisexual.
That line read is the thing that I loved.
The intensity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Name's Doug. Also, I'm bisexual. HBO picked the wrong game to do this with. Reeves variety.
Yeah, 2 very good line reads in this guy here.
And it's the New York Times.
Also looks expensive. Looks expensive for an SNL skit. Oh, hang on, that's done.
I would love to know what the budget was for this.
Let's go interrogate them. Let's go camp out in front
Let's
of
go call them right now. Let's go Tina Town Mobile. Yeah, we go camp out in front of 30 Rock or wherever.
Yeah, Balkan, I gotta look them up. I know that there are a lot of funny people on SNL right now. I love Sarah Sherman's also super funny.
I feel like that's the thing about like something that has been around for like so long and like hasn't, you know, maybe fully evolved or changed much culturally past what it was before, is that like the new people, they can be like funny and, you know, maybe bring in new things, but like they might not get the chance to fully show that because there might be a certain culture of like approving certain type of skits and jokes or sketches and jokes. And there was one comment that was like talking about the difference between a skit and a sketch and saying that you shouldn't call it a skit because it's like insulting for comedians. Other people were like, it doesn't matter.
That's good. That's true, Nicholas. Well, hey, I think that's all the stuff I had in the trailer truck for today.
Alrighty. Well, I'm glad that by the end of this, your voice seems to have normalized and.
Oh yeah, no, sorry. This is what I sound like now. Hachi-machi.
Okay. Hachi-machi right back at you.
Well, I'm gonna go on and get down the road, and I suppose you're gonna be heading off to see our old pal Walter. Walter.
Yep, Walter Bear. I will be. Toodaloo, Terry. Toodaloo.
Yeah, no problem. Don't mind this loading screen when it comes up. It'll just be a second.
I won't. Hachi-machi.
Hey, we're in the shop.
Hey, Walt, how's it going?
Hey, it's going pretty good here. I'm just looking at all my favorite Target ads on Polygon.com.
Oh, that's great. You also have a text group chat for Target as well.
Yep, we keep one of those up every time Target gets some new ads out there. Me and the boys are just discussing all those, talking about our favorites.
That's some great discourse. Everybody seems really excited to see you. People are saying, "Hey, Walt," saying, "How's it going?
It's going
How's
good.
your feet?"
Oh, let's do a quick feet check. Can we
Feet check.
Feet check. Oh! Get out of my store!
Those are feet.
Is it scary when I run at you like that?
I saw it a bit delayed on the stream, so it's like the audio. I think if I heard the audio and saw the visual of running, I think that would have been a bit scary.
Get out of my freaking stall!
Yeah,
I'm kidding. You're welcome here, Tina.
Chat can enjoy the full scariness of it. I mean, I guess it's a little retroactively scary of like, oh my god, Walt was behind me and I didn't even realize it till like 3 seconds later. Terrifying. Yeah, water bears are very fast. Oh god. Yeah, no, I'm like, oh, someone's behind me.
Oh man. Oh yeah, teleports behind you.
Do you mind if you tuck away your Target ads for later?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I don't want to intrude on
you and Du Bois
group chat anyway. Okay, yeah. Oh, this is a sick article you got. This is sick. Wherever you got this from. Pretty sick.
I got this from Polygon.com. And you know what my favorite part is? The Target ad over on the right side. Oh, it's an Alienware ad now. Never mind.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
It was nice while it lasted.
We got some. This is extremely rare Tendo news.
Yeah, just the fact that Breath of the Wild is on sale. And they like never do that with the big titles. So you get it while you can if you haven't. Down to $40. And is there a date that it ends, or is it just but only Best Buy and Walmart are only offering discounts on the physical version of the game. Nintendo and Amazon are offering the same discount for the digital version, but only until February 19th. You got 5 days, everybody.
Chat room, do you know if you get Nintendo points for buying physical copies of Nintendo games? Yeah. Seb says they know everyone already has it. Yeah, it's an empty gesture.
An empty gesture. Well, I guess this is a good thing to like convert people maybe. Like you know, if I'm trying to get my dad into gaming, maybe I'd be like, "Hey dad, it's $40." You know? Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
genuinely such a cool game. But also a game that I don't know if I'm ever going to go back and play it.
May is when the next one comes out.
Oh my god. Oh my
I
god.
think. Time.
Do you prefer physical or digital for your game purchases?
I used to prefer physical because I just loved like having the imagery of like my collection. But then when I went to college, my family ended up getting rid of basically all of our games. So since then I've always done digital, and I think now I prefer digital because it's less physical clutter, and yeah.
Do you ever spring for like a fun like special edition or steelbook or something of a physical thing?
I don't think so. No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Do you?
I mean, that's mostly, yeah, generally now if I get a physical media of something, it's because like it's got to be something that I'm excited to like have in my house for the rest of my life, or until I do a big cleaning.
Life, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So
yeah,
and I feel like
sense.
the games market has sort of, or movies and stuff have definitely realized that a lot of people are making that choice and are going out of their way to make the movies like a little more interesting to buy a physical copy of. A lot of good like reprints of movies with, you know, making of books and stuff like that nestled in them.
Yeah, it's fun if they make it an experience and package, I guess. Yeah.
If only I could do that with CDs. God, yeah, Power Drummer CDs, like, I had so many jewel cases for my CDs in the mid 2000s, and then we eventually did do that thing where we put them all in a big book, a big CD book. Things we used to have to deal with.
CDs, man.
Yeah, Neo Cosmonaut, it's the same for me. Now anytime I see a good movie on streaming, I'm usually like, okay, I need to find a physical copy of this. Pretty soon.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, I guess if you have like a favorite movie or comfort show, like I feel like for me, a good example would be Avatar: The Last Airbender. I feel like that hasn't always been on streaming services. And I love rewatching it. So I feel like that could be something good to buy the physical copy of. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I hadn't thought of that. I think Nintendo's offering the vouchers to get some people to buy digital because it's cheaper for them to produce. I mean, it definitely is a totally different ball game for them. Also, it's impossible to resell a digital game, right? Which is, you know, a thing that they want. Like they want to be selling a fresh copy of this game every time somebody buys it.
Yeah, I imagine it might also be like slightly easier rather than like you need to like communicate to all stores like this is $40 now, and they all have to like change that, I guess. Or unless they would just say like physical copy on the website, $40.
Oh yeah, yes. Specifically, there's a thing in the Nintendo service where you get game vouchers, and it is going to apply for Tears of the Kingdom, even though it's more expensive.
Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah, so this is a cool little article that it has some cool audio bites in it of the voice actor Misty Lee, who, you know, gave her voice to make the clicker sounds. There's, I think, a video in this article and then like a few samples of it of exactly how they did it. Or just like kind of like showing her voice, and it gave her voice. Yes,
she no longer has it.
Her voice.
They trapped it in a little trinket.
And I thought it was just really cool to see how it came together.
Yeah. Nicole hopped on, or on our weekly meeting this week. Nicole Carpenter, who reported this and wrote this for us, said that the voice actor had taught her how to do the clicker noise, and she refused to do it for us on the call.
Right. Oh yeah, because Misty said in the article, they said you can't print it, but I'll teach you. So
Okay.
Nicole got to learn, but nobody else gets to learn. Industry secret.
Nice. So Misty Lee is an improv comedian who studied at Second City in Los Angeles. She's a magician at Hollywood's Magic Castle. Yo! That also trained in dentistry.
That's crazy.
And she's the voice of Princess Leia in Star Wars Battle. God, the coolest fucking person I've ever heard of.
Yeah.
She's also the voice of one of game's creepiest monsters, Last of Us clickers. Lee is credited with the creation of the Clickers Clicks, a mixture of screeching and echolocation, alongside clicker voice actor and PlayStation Studio sound designers Phil Kovacs and Derek Espino. She and Kovacs, sometimes with their clicking mixed together, provide the eerie sound of The Last of Us for The Last of Us when it was released in 2013, and she returned for The Last of Us 2, but she was not involved. But she came back for The Last of Us TV show.
Great. So if you unless you want to read some clips from the interview, eventually there's a Twitter thing that shows the little process of them compiling the sounds.
Okay, so this is from Derek Espino, the sound engineer who worked on the game. The original Last of Us click and screech sound took months to find. When recording actors, Misty Lee gave us the iconic screech. I then mixed in Phil Sound's voice and my own mouth noise. Then Neil Druckmann and I tweaked the timing to his taste.
I think actually there might be one thing I want to read before we show it. Okay. This, it started with acting. This is her process for making the sound. It started with acting. One of the things they said to me early on was to imagine I was in a backpack on my own body. You can see what's going on, but you can't control it. Your own hands are tearing into the people you love. What does that sound like to you? And that was it. That's where we started. So I think while listening, it's interesting to think about how this wasn't her just making random sounds. She was really thinking about it, or emoting it. So, okay, yeah.
Derek and I basically decided to hire a couple of voice actors who did some interesting work vocally to come see if they can come up with something. And we worked with this girl, Misty Lee.
She started giving us these really great screeches.
And that's no process.
Yeah, that's just her voice.
Yikes, that's so scary.
And it started going into this little click. We also used a little bit of Phil's voice. We've combined that also with an occasional that's just me, moving my tongue. And what that kind of did was it sort of grounded it all, like maybe in the mouth area, the wetness, all that kind of stuff. And it adds a nice texture, actually. This is a composite of all the bits I just told you about.
Sounds like a Snapple bottle.
Oh, the lid?
Like the lid, yeah.
That's a good idea. Fuck, where were you guys months ago? Why didn't we think of that? Why did we think of that?
Really cool.
We have some recordings here.
Yeah.
All right. Yes, the video game was all blind creation. They had one artistic picture of the clickers. For the show, we recorded to picture. And when they say show, they mean the TV show. Oh, sorry. Of course they do. And that's all. And that's really where knowing where the sound lives and being able to act comes in. When you've got a clicker walking or just randomly looking for something, and this is the sound of an inquisitive, searching sound. I hate it.
Yep. Yeah, that's what I sound like when I'm looking for food in my fridge.
Now here's one finding something. That was fast.
Yeah. Just a little, cocking their head kind of a thing,
And this is, and here's the attack. Here comes the attack. That's cute. Without the processing, that was just cute.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's just happy to see you.
It's happy to see you. Cute pet clickers.
Monsanto says this part of the stream is confusing the hell out of my cat. Every stream needs to have a cat confusing section.
Can we give it a go and try to do our own clicker sounds and screeches?
Yeah, sure. Okay. You go first.
Okay. If I can stop laughing.
Whoa, that's pretty good.
I feel like it sounds like more like a dinosaur.
No, yeah. I try that with. Sorry, I'm directing you now. Try that with a little less force and try to put a bit more vocal fry on it. Yo!
No, I sound like the Grudge.
No, that was good. Yes, you're I genuinely think that you could do it if you had some instruction.
If I get some instruction from Misty Lee.
Doom Quasar.
If only I interviewed Misty. Gosh dang it.
All right, hang on. Let me try. I don't think my vocal cords are built for this.
Okay.
I'm doing it by inhaling. I'm tightening my throat really hard and inhaling.
Yeah. This is just so funny to listen to.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
What's this?
The first thing we did was to picture, and it was that clicker walking and going, and like the clicks, or like the shaking, and it was moving, it was walking, and all you saw was its hand going.
Huh, that's cool.
Nice.
I'm really glad that Nicole recorded this too. Does it hurt to do the clicker sound? When I had that session with them, I was down for 4 days. It doesn't hurt to do the sound, but what it does causes damage. I'll teach you how. I was down for the count on vocal rest. I had a sore throat. It's probably severe vocal damage. I didn't scar, but I have to be careful. The game was 1 session. They got everything for me in 4 hours. For the show, it was twice. We went in the first time and did several episodes and went back, and they shot later. It was incredible vocal stress. But now the union has put a moratorium on vocal stress. Even if you're just shouting, it's hard. When you do something like Call of Duty, you need to do 300 lines and you're supposed to get through it in a couple hours. And they're all like, grenade! It's life or death. You're at war. And it's loud war sounds. So it's 2 hours now with the union sessions that are vocally stressful. You got to protect that stuff. That's cool.
That is really cool. I feel like, I don't know, maybe I'm just dehydrated, but I feel like also sometimes, even though I'm not making, crazy clicker sounds, I feel like sometimes my voice is more vocal fry than it's been in the past sometimes, because I don't know, maybe just because I'm talking more in my day-to-day life, with either streaming or recording stuff, plus talking to people. Been socializing more than in the past. Been getting out of my house. Heck yeah.
Yeah, I feel like for me there was I definitely get vocal wear and tear if I have to do a long shoot or a really long stream or something. I feel like at the beginning of the pandemic stuff slowed down a lot. So then I think I'm still adjusting back to that. So if I go out and I hang out with people and I come home and I'm like, why does my voice sound like this? It's because I was talking louder than a whisper for the first time in forever.
Yeah. I think also going out, I think particularly in New York, I'm sure other places too, I feel like it's just so loud. I realized, I was on the subway with a friend and I was like, man, I have to basically yell in order to be heard sometimes. Or you'll be on the street and you have to yell or just be a lot louder than you normally would have to. And so it, maybe just causes vocal strain.
This is a really cool article, though. I'm really happy that Nicole got this opportunity.
Really cool.
Do you ever, do people, ever ask you to do the clicker voice, your friends or family? I just had a friend here last night. He tweeted something about how much he loved the show. And I was like, gee, get your ass over here and watch it with us. He came over last night and I was like, do you want to learn how to do it? And he was like, yes, I do. Gave him a clicker session. He went home knowing full well how to do it and practice it in the car.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
She's giving away the means of production.
Yeah, no, that's really cool. Yeah, she's not keeping the trade secrets.
It's really cool. Do you have any sometimes I hear like a voice actor who's able to do like a certain voice, and I'm just like, how do they do that? It's so cool.
I don't know. Yeah, some people can contort their voices in the darndest ways. Yeah.
Some of the guys who like just professionally do monster voices for games, just it's nuts.
Yeah. Or I want to know who does all the Pokemon voices. And
oh yeah,
I want to voice a Pokemon one day.
Which, if you had to pick a Pokemon to voice, who would you pick?
That's a tough one because like my favorite Pokemon is Turtwig, but I feel like I can't really do the Turtwig voice. So you know, just keep Turtwig as he is. But so it would have to be a new one. You know, I don't want to step on anyone's toes. You know, trying to redo Pikachu or Jigglypuff or whomever. So yes, someone new. I don't care who new, but someone new.
Yeah. Well, I mean, maybe you could reinvigorate Turtwig. Maybe you could give Turtwig's voice a whole new take.
Maybe, yeah.
I'm looking for that video meme, Char. I know exactly the one you're talking about the guy doing lion noises for the Lion King.
Yelling into a trash can for the Lion King?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yes. All right, hang on. I'll pop this into the window real quick.
Amazing. Yeah, what would my voice for Turtwig be? I don't know. Ooh, yeah, he's just yelling into that. Wow. Okay.
Sounds great, buddy. Keep it up.
Great. Yeah, that was good.
That's crazy.
Great. That was good.
Oh my gosh. That's how to say I love you in Dinosaur. Woohoo.
The transition from
the way he just looks up.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like all intense and then he's just
Yeah, that was good. Great. Yeah, that was good.
Oh man, that's so
Instant
fun.
transition.
Oh, I love that
Yeah.
shit. Hang on,
I would have loved to do Sprigatito Lance Heart, despite the fact that I didn't like the third evolution. But oh, if I was the first evolution, that'd be great because everyone loves the first evolution. The Sprigatito.
I love Sprigatito.
Amber Aaron, thank you. 5 months. Thank you.
Hang on, I got another fucking whacked out video game voice acting thing here. So Mike
Sweet.
Patton of the band Faith No More
Okay.
is a guy who loves to fuck up his voice, and he voices this demon in this game. And I remember thinking it was super cool when I was like 24. So let's see if this holds up.
Okay.
I will taste your heart!
What did he say?
I will taste your heart.
You find me, and Jenny suffers. Run! Get away from the light! Yes! Take the siphon. Give me its power!
I mean, yeah, no, that's that really will fuck up your voice. Yeah, no, all that screaming. Oh my gosh, that's commitment. That is commitment. Wow.
Yeah, he also did a lot of the original voices for Left 4 Dead, the Left 4 Dead
Wow.
monsters.
Oh, that's so cool. You know, sometimes I think that I want to do voice acting, and other times I'm like, hey, well, I can't do that voice acting just because I'm like, I don't want to hurt my throat. Yeah.
Yeah, God, it's a tough business. I think you learn to take care of it a little bit, but it's still, I'm sure it's
Right.
exhausting. It's your instrument.
Yeah. The only instrument that you can't fully, like, you can repair a violin, but you can't fully repair your vocal cords sometimes. So, but yeah, this next thing is just a funny little Polygon draws, and I thought the drawings were funny, so
Yes, for the romantic season, Patrana put on a Polygon draw game characters like one of your French girls. I was busy when this was happening, so I didn't get to participate. So I'm very excited to see these. Oh yeah, Power Drummer. I'm a Mike Patton enjoyer. I love me some lovage. This is Russ in his standard Russ style.
Great.
I'm not confident in my couch drawing skills. Really sell the French aspect. Okay, the beret. He put the beret on there to try to get the French across.
French Kirby. That's great.
It's very good. Ooh. Very fun. Patrona gave us... Who's this?
This is Garrus Vicarian. Yeah. Oh, that's great.
Looks
Patrona has a body pillow of this guy.
Really?
so of course.
No,
of course this is why she picked him.
He was a beloved hunk in the mid thousands in gaming. Ooh, Cameron.
Good pillows on the couch. Yeah. This is really great. I'm forgetting now exactly like Cuphead's proportions. Like obviously I know vaguely what Cuphead looks like, but I'm like, is something about this image, is it just me or does Cuphead's like lower half look awfully like thick?
Yeah, it looks like a guy in a Cuphead suit. You know what I mean?
I don't know. Yeah.
It looks like a human man in a Cuphead mascot outfit. In a good way.
Something about it. Yeah. Something about the proportions is interesting.
Oh, Chelsea.
Oh, yes. Yes, love the color.
We've got a Mr. Mime. Is this Mr. Mime
Yeah.
or is this a different evolution of the... I think it's Mr. Mime.
I would go with Mr. Mime, but it could be someone else.
It's very nice. That's a great hand. That's a great mime hand.
Yeah. Great lips. The purse. Yeah, okay.
Sort of a come hither glance. Yes.
The legs. Now the legs are...
It's the legs for me.
Waluigi's legs have always been a little bit wonky, you know, because they're so long that surely you cannot keep it straight the whole time.
No.
You know, you gotta bend them.
He's
every
got the
so
wiggles.
often.
I like it though. It really accentuates his sort of crookedness, which I like a lot.
It does. The crooked everything about him.
Dev asks us who we would have drawn.
Oh, that's a good question. Do you want to do the last one real quick and then...
Yes.
Muse, because I think I need a second to think.
Yeah, we're on it. We're on Nicole Carpenter's
okay.
Gengar Squishmallow.
I thought this was so funny because it's literally just turning a Squishmallow to the side. Just turning it over.
I mean, that's what I look like when I lay down. Hang on, let me see if I can figure out how to lay down.
Oh, yeah. Just lay down across the cash register.
Yeah.
This is good. Maybe that's who I would have drawn. Maybe I would have drawn Walt, with your permission. Who would I have drawn? That's a toughie. I mean, maybe I feel like I would do Vaporeon, maybe. I can't believe you're on the side. You're just laying there.
Pretty cool, huh?
Wow, yeah, that's pretty cool. You got talent. This is good.
I think I would have probably drawn Peppino Spaghetti from Pizza Tower. Or
oh, yeah.
Who else is a good guy to draw lying on their side? Ooh, Dagoth Man, I wish I had done it. Oh, I would have loved to draw the...
I mean, you still can. You can just post it on your own Twitter and be like, hey, guys. No explanation. People are just like, okay.
Harry Dubois.
Yeah.
Oh, Monsada. Yeah, that's a great call, too. The guy from Disco Elysium would have been he would just spill across the couch.
A fun one to do would be like... well, I guess it's supposed to be video game characters here, but I'm thinking, well, no, is there a video game of Cars? You know, Cars the movie. If we did Lightning McQueen.
There's definitely a Cars game, so you could justify it.
There is. Okay.
Now,
I just don't know how you would draw a Lightning McQueen or a car in general as a French girl, because they're already kind of on their side, right? So do you just tip them to the other side?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. If you were to draw a car like a French girl, would you be looking at like the undercarriage and all the stuff under there, or would you
I think so. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think you flip the car to the side so it's laying on one of the sides of where the passenger doors are.
Yeah.
So that way you're looking at all the stuff underneath that you're not supposed to be looking at, and then you're like, whoa.
Well, yeah, hang on. maybe it would be, hang on, I'm trying to rotate this cube in my head, because what we're talking about right there, if we're to be looking at the undercarriage of the car, I feel like that'd be like the equivalent of like if the car was like looking at it from below.
Oh.
And we want to look at it on its side. So would that just be the car's face rotated 90 degrees to one side?
This is too, you're getting too much into math with the degrees here. I can't do this.
Ooh. Or hang on, is it like, is the closest metaphor for the car's like physical structure, is it like a cat, right? Where it's like all of its stuff faces the ground, like, right? Its belly all faces the ground. Its head points forward. The tires are like its feet. So yes, I do think you would see the underside of the car. I think it would just be, if you imagine each of the tires as one of its limbs, it would be laying on the couch like I am right now with its tires and undercarriage exposed.
Okay. Yeah. I think there's probably multiple ways you could do it. Probably. Especially if we get into like foldable cars, like how we have foldable phones. I'm sure, we could come up with like a fantasy foldable car. And then they could get in a more posed position. Yeah.
How do you feel about the movie Cars?
I liked it. I haven't seen it in a long, long time. But my friend's brother actually has a cardboard cutout of Mac, who's the big truck that, tows around Lightning McQueen. And I feel like even though I'm not like a big Cars fan, I do like the idea of having like a Cars cutout, or, I guess the Cars, Lightning McQueen, Crocs, those are a little bit overdone at this point. But I think in general, like Cars stuff in general, I think is fun.
Never seen it.
Yeah.
I need to see Cars.
Yeah, definitely.
I'll wait for the Criterion Collection. Nintendo responds to falling profits with a 10% raise for Japanese staff.
Yeah, I just thought this was super cool. Literally when I read the headline, I was like, I'm immediately confused, because this goes against everything that like I think I've been taught about business, of like, cut costs when you're falling profits, something like that. But yeah, 10% raise for Japanese staff when falling profits. The move contrasts with widespread layoffs in Western tech companies. And what was it? Nintendo president Shuntaro Furukawa told an earnings call on Tuesday that it's important for our long-term growth to secure our workforce. I thought that was cool. How they were doing something in contrast to all the other tech companies like Microsoft, who's like laying off a ton of people.
That is pretty cool. That's yeah. Power Drummer says, I mean, this makes sense on some level. It does, right? Because like I don't know the actual economics and science and statistics of it, but I know that valued employees generally do better work. When they're also like when people are doing better outside of work, they do better work at work. That's cool. Faith says higher ups may have taken some pay cuts too. Let me see here. In the context of the actions of Western tech CEOs in recent months, this seems like a surprising move. Sales of Switch hardware and games continue to be strong as the console nears its 6th birthday. It's now the 3rd best-selling game console of all time, but their net sales and profits are down. While hardware sales are declining quite sharply for the 2nd year in a row, Nintendo blames supply issues on exchange rates for its disappointing performance. Its stock fell by 75% in the Tokyo Stock Exchange. These are not... Go ahead, sorry.
Oh, I don't think they have the whether they took a pay cut here in this article, but I do have a tweet regarding a previous thing, or it's from Satoru Iwata, who said, "I sincerely doubt employees who fear that they may be laid off will be able to develop software titles that could impress people around the world." And he and other board members took a 50% pay cut when Nintendo was underperforming. I don't know about this time though.
Yeah, yeah. So that would have been in the past a while ago. Rip to Iwata, a real one. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So let's see. Yeah, these are not the conditions under which the company would normally give all of its staff a double-digit raise, but Nintendo is different, and so is the Japanese labor market. Reuters points out that the Japanese government is putting pressure on employers to increase wages to combat inflation, while companies also need to offer competitive pay in the face of labor shortages caused by falling birth rate and low immigration. It's reported to us by Ollie Welsh. Thank you, Ollie. Yeah,
and they have another Iwata quote here. If we reduce the number of employees for better short-term financial results, employee morale will decrease. And then it's the rest of the quote that I just got from a different source. I sincerely doubt employees who fear that they may be laid off will be able to develop software titles that could impress people around the world. Cool.
That makes me so sad.
Yeah. I mean, his legacy's being continued at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dungans and Dargans.
Yes. This one was funny. It also, just because it's crazy how this whole thing unfolded. D&D's OGL controversy turbocharges sales of virtually every other tabletop RPG. The OGL controversy was, basically them trying to do this like copyright thing, which would like essentially mess with the profits and business of like a lot of, I guess, D&D derivative thing, like campaigns and stuff. And so, but they eventually backpedaled on it because there was so much flash. And apparently now the amount of other RPGs being sold is insane. Like, okay, where is it? Publisher of the popular Pathfinder and Starfinder games reported on January 26th that it had sold through an 8-month supply of the Pathfinder core rulebook. Like, that's how much the OGL controversy caused people to flock to other people.
Wow.
So I was just like, wow, yeah. A lot of people got turned off from D&D with that, or they really just wanted to say, I don't know if it's a mix of like people trying to say F you D&D, or if it's people being like, oh, I'm genuinely scared of them changing the OGL. I want to go with something safer that's not going to like bite me in the ass later potentially.
It's I feel like it's such a specific thing to the audience of D&D games. The people. Oh, where did I go? Hang on, I'm coming back. Come on, give me Walt. Give me Walt. I'll be back.
Walt does this sometimes. Walt just disappears to the void and quick bathroom break.
Yeah, hang on. Let me reset.
Tardigrades need to pee too, so.
Sure, reset transformation, please.
Yeah.
There we go. Hang on, I'm back. I'm smaller. There we go. No, that just feels like such a specific thing that would happen in the D&D community too. Like when you have a game that requires this level of engagement and like dedication to play, like your community like really cares about the thing, and if you change it they are willing to go somewhere else because like I don't know, it's not like I'm trying to think of a better metaphor here. Anyways, whatever. This is that's interesting. That like I guess what I'm saying is a lot of times it feels like decentralized boycotts of things, or things like when a certain game company does something that sucks and people try to migrate away from it. A lot of times it feels more or less hopeless, right? Because such a tiny percentage of the people are actually aware and willing to make those changes. But I guess D&D is a community where people are plugged in enough, and this represented enough of a threat to what they're doing to actually make the move.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
That's really, yeah, no, that makes sense. I think I'm not really on D&D Twitter. Like, I definitely saw a lot of stuff like reporting on the OGL stuff when it was happening, just through the general like gaming news side of Twitter. But I never really saw anything being like boycott D&D, but maybe people who are more on D&D Twitter saw stuff like that. So yeah, it is it's really impressive. Yeah,
Yes.
Kobold Press also told Polygon that its sales quadrupled in January when this whole thing went down. Goodman Games said it had its best month of sales since 2003. Yeah, people are going crazy. Oh, this is a funny quote too. Magpie Games co-founder and CEO said, "Us indie designers have spent the last 20 years trying to get D&D fans to try something different, and Wizards of the Coast gets it done in a month."
Oh, that is good. Two very good comments in the chat here. The first one says it much better than the whole stupid rant I just did. Amazing Akita says, "They tried to screw over a group of rules lawyers who depend on a lot of homebrew with rules that would restrict their homebrew." Yeah, these D&D people are just people who sit there and think about how rules interact with other rules and systems. And you're going to try to pull this shit on them. And then Monsanto says they lost a third of their D&D Beyond subscribers in a single day.
In a single day! Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Thank you for mentioning that. That's also a crazy thing. Wow.
Wow. What do we have next?
What a time. What a world.
Oh, cool. Yeah, and related Humble Bundle.
This is related right up. I actually might get in on this deal myself because I have only ever DM'd a game once before, and it was like not based on anything. Like it was just like, I'm gonna make a zombie role-playing game, one offshoot, just one session for my friend's birthday because they wanted to just do like a thing. But recently my friends have been talking about like starting a campaign, but currently none of my friends are DMs, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they've all like either moved away or I'm no longer friends with them. So I'm like, this could be cool.
You think you're gonna step up?
Yeah.
You're gonna
I'm thinking about it. About it. It's either me or one other person in one of my friend groups that's gonna do it. And I just think this is probably a great way to get started, considering it's a literal dragon's hoard of Pathfinder books.
Nice. Amazing Akita says you get so much. That's cool. And Alaskan Hero, thank you for that sub. Which do you think you would want to do, like standard Pathfinder fantasy?
I have no freaking clue. I've never looked at Pathfinder before, so I will have to do some research. If anybody has any suggestions, I don't know. Yeah, I'm just gonna go on the website, I guess, see what's for sale.
Mm-hmm.
Because they say the entry level is $5, but there's additional tiers at $15 and $25, which like I feel like it's already like I feel like so affordable, you know.
Yeah.
So, man.
Seb, yeah, that is a good post. We should look at that one. We have that on the site too. Pop that up in a second. Yeah, this is super cool. I might check this out too. I played in a couple Pathfinder campaigns like a decade ago. And the fantasy Pathfinder is pretty much, it's the same sort of fantasy tropes as D&D. But, sort of off enough that they can't get sued by Wizards of the Coast or whoever runs, the D&D people.
Oh, right. Is that the article you're talking about? The raising money for trans Witch Games bundle thing?
Yeah, I saw that on our page. Where did that go? Where did it go?
Yeah, that was on there. Because they've raised like 100K now?
Oh, yeah, 100K. 69 indie games. Nice. For the price of one AAA Wizard game. The game that shall not be named. A group of 56 creators are offering 69 magical indie games for $60, an alternative to Hogwarts Legacy. The Trans Witches Are Witches bundle on Itch.io is a curated list of magical witchcraft and wizardry games, zines, and music from LGBTQ plus creators. It included more than $300 worth of projects, and it's open till February 24th.
It's amazing.
That's pretty poggers, giving your money to some trans witch game devs.
Yeah.
Also, a super confusing thing about this whole Harry Potter game is, apart from all the other obviously confusing parts, but Avalanche Software is not the same as Avalanche Studios. We were sitting around trying to figure out which one was which. The people. Okay, so there's a studio called Avalanche that made the Just Cause games, and the Mad Max game, and Rage, but they are not. There's also another studio called Avalanche Studios, which is not associated with them.
Yeah,
Avalanche
confusing.
Software. Sorry, Avalanche Software is a totally different. Get a new name, losers.
Yeah, I mean, the same thing with Polygon, you know.
I mean,
guess.
hey, listen, we were here way before those.
We
those
were.
crypto
It's
fucks.
just like, I'm just so surprised.
Get out of my
that-
store!
I know. I feel like I mention this like at least once every third stream somehow. It's just like, how do you not just like Google the word Polygon and see what comes up, and like not realize that there's like, I think, a significant thing already called Polygon. But maybe they didn't care. Maybe they didn't look it up.
God. Anyways, that's all the news stories we have for this week, unless there's anything else you
wow.
wanted to pop on.
Yeah, no. They just didn't care. They don't care about gaming, Dirk Pitt.
I mean, they also
don't care about gaming.
they did use the same font as us, so I just think I think they're just crypto guys.
Wow. It's a good way to summarize it. They're just crypto guys. Crypto guys do what crypto guys do.
Now, hang on, Meme Shark, how are the Greeks involved in this?
The Greeks? What?
Meme Shark, I feel like I'm dissociating reading the stuff that you're saying. I don't.
That's
Oh,
why I'm
yes,
starting
okay.
my new NFT called McDonald's.
No, you're right. Yeah, we did steal the concept of the Polygon from the Greeks, so you're right.
Oh, I see. Okay. Well, yeah. I guess that's all the news for today. We had the just a quick recap. We had the Pathfinder books deal, the Breath of the Wild deal, and then the Trans Witches game bundle deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, we're getting into the deals business here on Tina Town.
Clearly.
I mean, we did bring on Alice Newcomb, and she kicks ass in Cam, and I think they're going to be focusing on scrounging up deals for the gamers.
Ooh, does the Polygon pink code still work for the merch store?
Oh, that's a great question.
Maybe?
Simone, are you here? Simone, does Polygon Pink still work on the merch store?
Where can we find out?
Welcome to Coupon Chat. Simone would know. Yes. Simone says YH. And then, let me check. Okay.
I would love if Tina Town became a couponing show. Also, quick coupon or coupon. But yeah, that would be great if we're just like, oh yeah, we got these coupons today, 2 for 1 milk. I don't know.
Simone says
man.
it ended on 212.
I'm sorry, guys. But happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Enjoy hanging out with your Valentine, whether that is a partner, your friends, or yourself. Just love someone. I'll be my own Valentine today.
Yeah.
And
sometimes gaming can be your Valentine.
So true. Maybe I'll play some gaming. Yeah. Play some gaming. That makes sense.
Hey everybody, we will be back on, and let's go back to the Void.
Okay.
And
the Void.
Everyone's gonna watch me change.
Oh God.
Sorry.
Oh God.
Sorry, everybody.
This is quite revealing.
Hang on. Also, hey, huge shout out to v.92 Mini for creating this pay what you will VTuber app. It's super easy to use. You can do all sorts of different states for your character. Let me spell the title in the chat, because v.92. You can like program multiple states for your little guys. You can make them blink. It's way more expressive than the old Discord hacks used to be, and that doesn't work anyways. So the new solution is here.
Awesome. Yeah.
We're gonna be back. Go ahead.
No. Someone's just asking: is the green Groot inside Walt controlling him? No, I think the green Groot was just behind Walt.
Mm-hmm.
Walt was in the way.
Yes.
Walt wanted to come to the Void, take a visit. Yeah.
Power Drummer, I'm not sure. Not sure. Alrighty, we'll be back Thursday. We're gonna be streaming some Nintendo games.
Ooh, yeah, exciting.
Yeah, we're gonna be hopping on Nintendo Switch Online and just poking through some of the stuff on SNES and N64.
Exciting. That'll be fun.
And
I haven't poked around it yet.
Yeah, you should get in there. There's some really fun stuff.
Ooh. Squishington. Sorry, Squishington's sick today.
Yeah.
You know, hanging around all those dirty socks really gets to you.
He ate a bunch of socks.
Yeah. Not good for digestion.
And then next Tuesday, I think we're going to have... oh, wait. Simone's going to be out of town next Tuesday, so Simone and Clayton's Mystery Hour won't be on, so we'll have to think of some substitute programming for you there.
Dan.
But anyways,
I don't know that Clayton can't voice them all by himself.
No.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Take us out, Tina?
Okay, what...
I'm putting you on the spot. Give me the best intro the best outro I've ever seen.
Okay.
Here you go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Goodbye.